Now this is a miracle of the Quran that absolutely blew my mind. Quran states, وَالْقَمَرَ قَدَّرْنَاهُ مَنَازِلَ حَتَّى عَادَ كَالْعُرْجُونِ الْقَدِيمِ, meaning that Allah has destined for the moon to travel in certain phases, and that surely after this it will return to look like an old date stalk. What could this be talking about? In 2023, photographers took pictures of what we can now know to be a moon anemometer. This is when photographers take a series of photographs of the moon over a set period of time, and they can see what the orbit of the moon actually looks like. Surely, this cannot be a coincidence in the Holy Quran.
Have you ever gazed up at the moon and wondered about its significance in our lives? Have you ever thought about how it's frequently mentioned in the Quran and how science has since corroborated those verses? In the Quran, there are numerous verses that describe natural phenomena with remarkable accuracy, long before modern science could uncover their secrets. One such example is found in Surah Yasin, verse 39. Surah Yasin 36, 39 inches states, "And the moon we have measured for it mansions to traverse, till it returns like the old lower part of a date stalk." This verse, at a glance, speaks about the moon's journey across the sky, but let's dissect it further to truly appreciate its depth. Firstly, the term measured for it mansions refers to the moon's phases. The Arabic word used here is manazil, which translates to stations or stages. This is a clear reference to the various phases of the moon, from the new moon to the full moon and back again. The verse states that God has measured these stages for the moon to traverse, a fact that aligns with our scientific understanding of the moon cycle. Next, the verse says, "Till it returns like the old lower part of a date stalk." This phrase is a metaphorical description of the moon's shape at the end of its cycle. The old lower part of a date stalk is a curved, thin, dry piece of the date palm tree, and its shape is strikingly similar to the thin crescent moon at the end of the lunar cycle. Through this verse, the Quran accurately describes the moon's monthly cycle, which is now a well-established scientific fact. Yet this verse was revealed over 1400 years ago, at a time when such knowledge was not widely known or understood. The phases of the moon are a result of its position relative to the sun and the earth. As the moon orbits Earth, different portions of its illuminated surface are visible from our perspective, leading to the familiar cycle of phases, from new moon to full moon and back again. In summary, Surah Yasin, verse 39, beautifully encapsulates the moon's monthly journey across the night sky. It describes the phases of the moon and its return to a thin crescent shape, much like the old lower part of a date stalk. This verse, revealed over 14 centuries ago, aligns perfectly with modern scientific understanding of the moon's cycle, a testament to the timeless wisdom and knowledge contained in the Quran. From this discussion, we understand that the Quran, while primarily a spiritual guide, also contains verses that resonate with scientific truths. It's a book that encourages us to observe and ponder the world around us, to find meaning and wisdom in the natural phenomena we often take for granted. And so, the next time you find yourself gazing at the moon, remember Surah Yasin, verse 39. Remember that the moon's journey across the sky is not just a beautiful spectacle, but also a sign of the divine wisdom and knowledge that the Quran imparts.
This is a reminder that as Ramadan approaches, we should turn towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He truly is our creator and is the one who divinely revealed the Quran to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.